Hello, this is D.V. Ramana doing a course on social enterprise, and it's my pleasure to share with you all the assignment number 5, where we are required to examine and share our views on the form of organization. But as a prelude, I would like to briefly mention about the project. We are working on making the management education relevant for business on street, and we call that converting an action research into social enterprise. The School for Business on Street started as an action research under one of the well-known business schools of India. We created a guarantee fund. We conducted several training programs for the people doing business on street, and we also established quite a good working relationship with the local government and the local municipal organization. We call this as a social enterprise because the SBOSS is a mission to make the management education to the street. SBOSS provides a platform for revolution to bridge the gap between the different classes of society. We see SBOSS as a platform to achieve the social objectives with the strong business models. We see SBOSS as a means to fulfill corporate and personal social responsibilities. Under this banner of SBOSS, we see this as a network of people working towards making the management education relevant for people doing business on street. We are trying to establish a very strong network with street vendors, academic institutions, IT and telecom companies, the local government, banks and financial institutions, and various corporate sectors, with a focus on banking and FMCG companies. But for this project, we would like to focus attention on the proposed form of organization. We are using the 3 frameworks explained to us in the course, that is the idea, the market, and entrepreneur. Idea, we would like to focus on the social equity approach. And for the market, we will try to leverage on the government funds and the corporate social responsibility funds in the short run. And the entrepreneur, since there is not a single entrepreneur for this, we would like to have a distributive orientation. Let me take up now one by one. Idea. The initiative is about creating a social equity that depends on the trust and goodwill of different classes of people. The initiative is an attempt to create social capital. We are trying to create trust and relationship among the different classes of society. The driver of the initiative is to make the management education available to the people doing business on street. We want to stress that initiative is not about creating private equity or value for few individuals or entrepreneurs. Our focus is on creating public value for the larger number of people. The market. This aspect of our initiative actually makes SBOSS a dominant non-profit organization rather than a pure non-profit organization. We say that it is a dominant non-profit because it has the potential to generate income. It is a potential to operate as a commercial entity, but for the time being, we would like to drive it as a non-profit organization. The initiative can be positioned as a profit-making organization. However, we have decided to make it a dominant non-profit making. The 2 aspects here, the paying customer. The customer here, we see this as the street vendors. We know that street vendors have the ability and will have the ability to pay for the knowledge that will be disseminated. But in the short run, we don't want to price the product because we want to make the knowledge useful, available without any cost, so that the street vendors will start appreciating the formal education. Therefore, we are planning to take the help of third-party payers, and here we would like to tap the government sources and certain funds which now Government of India made it compulsory under the Corporate Social Responsibility Funds. The entrepreneur, the initiative is the offshoot of an action research from an academic institute. So, we desire to see our work to be openly available for the world at large. We would like the power, knowledge and the resources generated during the project, through the project, to spread among many people all over the country. We don't want to retain for ourselves the value created. Therefore, we are planning to operate the school for business on street in association with several management institutes. We strongly believe in the open sources and copy left as the policy to share the knowledge created. For example, one of our creations, accounting software for the business on street, is already freely available in the on the Google Store as a vendor light, and anybody can actually download that accounting software and use it for their own business without any charge. And this captures the accounting in a very simple, easy to understand manner. So therefore, our objective is actually not to make profit, but create a potential which has the ability to generate knowledge and in the process generate income and ultimately create a vibrant business on street which can be called a community economic zone. We invite all of you to join us in making the management education relevant for business on street. Thank you very much.